Hey guys, it's Ryan with AIinsidertips.com, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite custom GPTs that can be used for writing content, generating images, and all sorts of other use cases. Now, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of custom GPTs that exist on the GPT store from OpenAI, and I've narrowed this list down for you guys to show you not only some of the more popular options available, but also show you how to use these custom GPTs in real time. Now, I'm going to be going over about a dozen of these custom GPTs, and the first thing that I want to know is that you must be a member of ChatGPT Plus, which still costs $20 a month as of this video recording in order to access any of these. And guys, I will leave a link to each custom GPT that I mentioned in this video in the description below, so you guys can have quick access to them. Now, the very first custom GPT that I want to bring up is called Photorealistic. And I do have an entire video that covers Photorealistic in more detail, and I'll be sure to leave a link to that in the description below as well. But I want to test this here really quickly to show you guys how powerful this custom GPT is. So I've already had a prompt here ready to go. It's create a headshot of a 40-year-old male who works in corporate America at a tech company. And I'm going to hit enter. So what it's going to do now is it's going to say starting action, and there should be a confirmation button. Here it is right here. It says Photorealistic wants to talk to GeneIGPT.net. Click confirm, and then just wait a little bit while your image is being generated. So after you get this purple check mark here, you're going to get a message that says your image is being processed. Please check back shortly at the following link. So if you click this link immediately, you will not see your image. You will have to wait a minute or two for this to generate. As you'll click it, you'll see some sort of error message right here that looks like this. So guys, I'm going to wait a little bit and then come back after this image is finalized. All right, so here is the image that was created by the Photorealistic custom GPT of a 40-year-old male who works in corporate America at a tech firm. I don't know about you guys, but that looks extremely realistic. The only other AI image generator that I've seen come anywhere close to this custom GPT is Adobe Firefly. DALL-E 3 is not this realistic. Meta's AI image generator, we have Leonardo, the Bing image creator. I mean, all these other image generators are not as realistic, as this Photorealistic custom GPT. Now, what's really interesting about this is if you look into the creator, if I click this on the side and start a new chat, it's this GeneIGPT.net, and if you go to their website, it doesn't even explain what model they're using. It's not DALL-E 3. It's probably not Stable Diffusion. It's not Adobe's model. I have no idea what they're using behind the scenes to generate these images. So we'll see. It says web app coming soon. I'm sure there will be more details about that. So we'll see, and I'll keep you guys in the loop for more details. But that is custom GPT number 1, the Photorealistic GPT. The second custom GPT I want to share with you is called Humanizer Pro. Now, this is becoming a popular GPT. I believe it has hundreds of thousands of uses, if not a million at this point. And this is created by charlieAIsolutions.com. So that's the other thing I should mention about these GPTs, guys, is that you can hover over this globe icon here, and then a lot of these times they will link to their website. So this is the person that created this. Looks like they have a lot of other custom GPTs that they've created as well. So that's just a cool way if you want to learn more information about who's behind the creation of some of these custom GPTs. But what Humanizer Pro will do is, as it says right here, it will humanize AI-generated content for meaning and quality, designed for writers and content creators, and it only supports English. So what I'm going to do in this example is I'm actually going to copy and paste a blog post on my website at AI Insider Tips that's 100% AI generated. And while I do that, I'm going to scan this through an AI content detector so we can see if this Humanizer custom GPT can help bypass some of these AI content detectors. So I'm going to accept all. Let's just get into the weeds here. Click check. And then you can use any AI content detector that you want. But as you'll see here, 100% AI content from this copy links AI content detector. And again, I did admit that this is 100% AI generated content. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to the Humanizer Pro, and I'm going to click this short, prompt right here. It says click here to humanize your content. and this will get this custom GPT going. So you're gonna have to give it a few seconds here. It says, great, please provide the text you'd like me to humanize. And I'm just gonna copy and paste the exact same blog post, and then I'm going to hit enter. And now guys, I'm going to wait a few minutes while this output is being generated. All right, so here is the response that the Humanizer Pro GPT came up with. And the first thing I want to note, guys, is that it did take a few minutes for this to fully, create an output versus some other AI models are quicker when you give it text to rewrite. This did take a while. The other thing I want to notice is that it says it talked to looks like call.gptinf.com. And if I copy and paste this, and this is just the curiosity in me, I get a status okay, so I'm not really sure what they're using. So here is gptinf.com. It looks like this is what they're using to bypass AI content detectors. So really interesting here is it looks like it's a premium model that starts at $12 or $8 a month. I always like to investigate these sort of things of what these custom GPT users are using to create their custom GPTs. So let's go back to the Humanizer Pro. And if I copy and paste the output here, if I go back, now let's see if it passed the test. So I'm going to copy and paste this output, and then I'm going to put it back into the same AI content detector at copy links, and let's see what happens here. So if I copy and paste this, it says this is human text. Wow, so this actually worked, and it bypassed the AI content detector. So that's the first thing. The other thing I want to look at is I want to actually read like the first few sentences and let's see what it is compared to the original AI version. As we delve deeper into the 2020s, the pace of artificial intelligence advancement continues to accelerate remarkably. A number of leading trends will shape 2024 as a significant year for the AI industry. Below, we take a look at some of the AI trends we think will come to dominate the landscape by 2024. And if I scroll up here, it says, as we move into the further, it comes to advance at an unprecedented pace, promises the landmark with several key trends. In this post, we'll explore the biggest AI trends that we'll believe will dominate the land. So it's really interesting how this custom GPT can, find and replace certain words that GPT, the language model GPT-4 uses a lot, that these content detectors always flag. And it's really cool that on the very first try, it just completely passes AI content detector, not one detection here. Now, I'm sure these AI content detectors will evolve and this custom GPT will have to evolve. So it'll be a constant game of cat and mouse, that's for sure. But that is the second custom GPT that I've been using and I'm very impressed with is this Humanizer Pro. Now, before diving into my next favorite custom GPT, I want to let you know about my free guide on the best AI side hustles. Guys, I personally use some of the AI side hustles on this guide to generate more than $5,000 a month in passive income online. And you can get my free guide on the best AI side hustles by clicking the link in the video description or pinned comment below. All right, so the next custom GPT that I've used before on a previous trip I had to New York City is the travel guide. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give it a simple prompt and show you in real time here. I'm going to say, plan my trip to New York City without spending a ton of money, because as you guys know, if you're from the United States, New York City is one of the most expensive places in the entire country, if not world. And so here it's planning my trip. And guys, I'm going to skip ahead and wait till this output is complete. All right, here is the output of the travel guide custom GPT. And what I like about this versus just shotgunning it to ChatGPT-4, whatever other AI model you can use, is it has it broken out by, all sorts of things here: accommodations, dining, attractions, transportation, entertainment, and some other bonus tips at the end here. So here it says, embarking on an adventure to the vibrant heart of New York City without breaking the bank is an exciting quest, yada, yada, yada. Let's map out a journey that balances the pulse of the city with mindful spending. And so here it says, stay in a borough. Consider accommodations. These areas offer more budget-friendly options compared to Manhattan, which I completely agree with, and are just a subway ride away, hotels and B&Bs. And it gives you some good dining options here as well. Attractions, it even has free attractions, museum free days, so that's cool. I like how it kind of took in when I said I don't want to spend a lot of money, and it's tailoring the response based on what I gave it, as it should have, right? Transportation, the most cost-effective way to navigate New York City is by subway. Completely agree. That's how I navigated New York City, was by subway. Now, I messed up a lot, but I still tried to navigate the subway in as efficient manner as possible. So entertainment, and I also like it has these little bonus tips at the end here. And then at the end it says, while keeping your wallet happy, would you like to delve into your next travel planning journey? So we can keep asking it questions. We can give it a new location. We can give it a new trip. We can give it as many details as we want, and that's going to help tailor the outputs. So moving on to the next custom GPT, this is called the Stoic Council, created by a guy named Ross Frazier. He doesn't have a link here or anything like that, but I appreciate him creating this, as this can give you some inspiration when you need it most. So it says, chat with the Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. So these three Stoics do offer some pretty simple and common advice that sometimes myself and many others that I know just need to listen to. And they give some pre-examples here. It says, how do I let go of what I cannot control? This is a question that I ask myself all the time. So I'm just going to click this as an example, and then guys, I'm going to skip ahead after this response is complete. All right, so here's what the Stoic Council wrote as a response to how do I let go of what I cannot control. Letting go of what we cannot control is a tenet of the Stoic philosophy. It's about focusing on what truly lies within our sphere of choice, our desires, judgment, and actions. Everything else which beyond our control is not worth the distress or effort to change. Epictetus teaches us who then is invincible? The one who cannot be dismayed by anything beyond their sphere of choice. That is so true. The most successful people and entrepreneurs and other people that I know personally are ones that don't stress or worry about what's out of their control. So, and I also like how he kind of labeled the source here. So why I like this custom GPT, guys, is it's almost like an online therapist to some extent. So instead of spending money on, therapy can be expensive, I'm not going to lie. So instead of spending the money on an online therapist, I'm not saying this is a cure-all solution, don't get me wrong, but this can maybe explain your thoughts or explain your questions in a way that would be better than just traditional Chat GPT, someone that you know. So I really like the response that this Stoic Council is replying with in this custom GPT. So this is another one worth a try. And again, if you have any questions that you just want answered, this would be a great option to use. All right, so the next custom GPT I want to share with you is called Video Maker. Now, this is developed by a software called Humanizing AI. This is an AI text-to-video generator, and the biggest thing to mention here is this has been around for about a year now, I believe. And the biggest thing to mention about this is pre-Sora. So if you're watching this video and OpenAI Sora has been fully released to the public, then I did make this video. Just know that I made this video before the release of Sora, because I do think that everything will change in terms of AI text-to-video technology once Sora is released. But in the meantime, before Sora, what you can do with this custom GPT is it's a text-to-video generator. So I'm going to say, create a YouTube Shorts video of a dog playing in the snow. And as you'll see, it's generating some sort of response here. But I'm going to wait a minute or two and then come back after this is complete and show you guys why this custom GPT is pretty cool. All right, so here is the response of the Video Maker Custom GPT by Humanizing AI. So here it says I gave it just create a shorts video of a dog playing in the snow. And then it gave me some like script ideas about a joyful exploration or a snow adventure. I just said make a video because I want to show you what this can do. And then it says your video is being generated, and then it provides a link that says click here to watch. So if you click this, it created an AI video based on that text prompt. Now, you do need to sign in order to see this, but you can create a free account. So I'm just going to click join with Google, and then it should kind of roll into the account that I've created in the past. And so here is the video that it created, and it looks like it does need some more time here to analyze and fully process this. So I guess I'm going to come back after this is complete and then show you guys what it came up with. All right, so here is the video that is finally created. And guys, just to admit, this did take about 2 or 3 minutes for this video to fully populate and be created. And also keep in mind too that there's going to be some watermarks, as I'm not on any premium plan. So in order to get rid of all this stuff, you have to be on a premium plan. So it is 27 seconds long, and I'm just going to play the first 5 to 10 seconds to show you guys what this created.
Watch as this joyful pup discovers the wonder of snow for the first time. With each step, the fluffy snow crunches under its paws, sparking curiosity and excitement. The garden
So this is 100% AI generated, but the one thing I do want to call out that I notice is it looks like they're pulling stock video almost, because this would be extremely good if this right here was AI generated. I'm not sure it is. It almost looks like they're pulling stock footage from somewhere. But yeah, I mean, who knows, guys? I don't know what's going on. But regardless, stock footage or not, I believe it is. It says iStock. So stock footage or not, it did generate a video using AI just based on a simple text prompt. So, and again, this is free if you have ChatGPT Plus, and this is pre-Sora. So keep that in mind too. So moving on to the next custom GPT I want to show you, this one is called Logo Creator. Now guys, keep in mind there are dozens of not only these Logo Creator GPTs, there's dozens of AI tools out there that can create professional looking logos. And I do have a couple videos on my channel showing you that process. So check the video description below if you're looking for that in more detail. But let's put this custom GPT to the test. So I'm going to prompt it with the following. Create a professional logo for my tire shop called Tire Heroes. Make the logo look modern and serious. My colors are red, white, and blue. So I'm going to prompt it with that. And guys, I am going to skip ahead after this output is finished. All right, so the output of the Logo Creator GPT has been finished. And what's really cool about this, as I'll show you here, is it asks me a bunch of, questions to make sure that it's giving me the logo that I want. So right here, it's asking for, do you want ABC, vibrant, neutral, serious? I said C, serious. And then it's asking on a scale of 1 to 10, how complex do you want it to be? I said 3. And then it says, now in terms of colors, what color options or color schemes do you want? And I said C, red, white, and blue. It's perfect. One last question. Do you want one single logo or 9 different logos? I said 9 different logos just to see what would happen. And here are the 9 different logos that it generated. So obviously not all of these are great. Some of these are misspelled. I do like this one. That's spelled correctly. That's definitely usable. This one here is usable. That on the bottom right is usable as well. So a lot of these logos are definitely usable. But then I kept prompting it and I said, make one with a superhero icon in it. So then it came up with this. I prompted it a little bit more. And then it came up with this as like a final iteration. So not bad in my opinion, guys. Again, I would keep asking it questions within this same chat to keep going until it finally generates a logo that looks better or what you're looking for. So that is the next custom GPT that I really enjoy using is this Logo Creator GPT. So the next custom GPT I want to show you very quickly is called Convert Anything. Now, there are dozens or if not hundreds at this point of these online file converters, whether it's images with JPEGs, PNGs, WebPs, music files, WAV, MP3 or video files, .mov, MP4. This will convert anything and it's very convenient instead of searching Google and then trying to find a file converter that doesn't make you pay money up front. So what I'm going to show you quickly in this example is converting a WebP to a PNG. So I asked it, can you convert a WebP to a PNG? It says, yes, I can convert a WebP image to a PNG. Please upload the WebP file. So I'm going to click the upload icon and then here is a WebP file that I just pulled from the internet. And then it's giving it a little bit. So I'm going to come back after it has converted this WebP image to a PNG. All right, and here is the output. It says the WebP image has been converted to PNG format. You can download it using the link below. So then all you need to do is click download PNG image. I'm going to click up to my downloads folder here, come to the left-hand side, and here is the image, and it now is, as you can see, a .png format. So that's just a really quick example of this Convert Anything custom GPT, and it is really cool and super convenient. So the next custom GPT I want to share with you is a really interesting one. Now, I am a fan of, mysteries or crime or like things of that nature and trying to solve puzzles. So instead of the previous custom GPTs that I've showed, which are about writing content, generating images, converting files, this is a little different spin if you're just looking for something or bored during the day. So here it says, ready to begin your eerie adventure, enter the haunted hotel and start your escape, awaken a haunted room and begin the challenge. So in this example, I'm just going to click enter the haunted hotel and start your escape. And so then I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue and fast forward after the first image is complete. All right, so here you'll see what it generated using DALL-E 3. It says you'll find yourself in a dimly lit lobby of an abandoned haunted hotel. Your task is to solve the mystery of the last guest who disappeared and find the secret key to escape. In front of you is a staircase, several doors on the ground, and then it says, what will you do next? Will you explore the ground floor, ascend the staircase, or perhaps investigate something specific in the lobby? And here it's giving me a link. So it's Brain Teaser IQ. So it looks like it's pulling in another custom GPT. This is another one he generated. But I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to say, let's see here. Let's ascend the staircase, guys. And then I'm going to wait a little bit after the next output is complete. All right, and here it is responding now. It says, upon ascending the staircase, you'll find yourself in a hallway, doors on both sides, hiding clues or dangers, a large hallway, something behind it. What will you do? Explore one of the rooms, inspect the painting, or perhaps investigate something else. So I'm just going to say inspect the painting. I don't know. I'm just doing something random here. It says, as you approach the painting, you notice it depicts a lone dark mansion, perhaps a cliff. You carefully adjust the painting, discovering a hidden safe behind it. Waiting for the right combination. Without the combination, you'll need to look somewhere else for clues. Do you want to open the safe somehow, search the hallway, or explore one of the rooms? I'm going to say explore one of the rooms. And as you can see, guys, the point of this custom GPT is it's just going back and forth. It's a mystery. It's a mystery type game. And some people really enjoy these types of things, including myself. So as you'll see here, it is generating the image. And that is my only complaint about this custom GPT, is that it does take time for DALL-E to generate all of these different images to keep going in the maze. And so here's what it looks like in one of the rooms. Apparently it says inside the room, you have a haunting atmosphere, casting long shadows. What will you do? You inspect the diary, open the wardrobe, check under the bed. I'm going to say open the wardrobe. And then we'll see what it comes up with here. But guys, I'm not going to keep going through this whole thing. You guys can do this yourself. But as you'll see, this is what the point of this custom GPT is. So just really cool. And I wanted to share this with you guys in addition to all the business ones as well. So the next custom GPT I want to show you is called Write For Me. Now, this is a custom GPT, as it says right here, write tailored, engaging content with a focus on quality, relevance, and precise word count. I don't know about you guys, but I can't tell you how many times I've asked an AI model like ChatGPT to write me 300 words and it writes 200 or it writes 400. It's very hard to get that precise word count out of these AI models. This looks like this is developed by puzzle.today. And if I click their website, they have, created, it looks like all these other custom GPTs, which is pretty common of popular custom GPTs. But what I'm going to do in this example is I'm going to say write a 300-word summary about SEO. And so guys, I'm going to skip ahead and then come back after this is complete. All right, so here is the output. I'm not going to read this whole thing. I'm just going to read a sentence or two. It says, search engine optimization is a strategic approach aimed at improving the visibility of ranking websites and their content on search engine results pages or SERPs. Serves as a critical marketing tool for enhancing organic, non-paid traffic. That's good so far. I do like the quality of that response as I'm reading it. But what I really want to test here is if I copy and paste this, open up a word counter tool, you'll see it gets 297 words. That is extremely close to 300, just like I asked. So very impressed by the precision on this custom GPT. If you are looking for one, or you're looking to try to write content at an exact word count, this would be something to look into. So again, just a super quick example, but this one is called Write For Me. So the next custom GPT I want to share is called Super Describe. So this is developed by bestaiprompts.art. And if I click this, here is the website, and it looks like it's a buy and sell prompt type marketplace going on here for images. So this is really cool. Yeah, they're selling prompt bundles, and it looks like a lot of other things going on. So anyways, these are the people who created this custom GPT. And what this does, as you'll see right here, it says upload any image to get a similar one using DALL-E 3 along with the detailed prompt. So what I'm going to use in this example is I'm going to use an image of a busy Times Square, New York City, and I'm going to see what it can come up with. So here is the image that I uploaded. You'll see there's a lot of people. It's in Times Square, and I want to test the vision capabilities of this custom GPT to see what it can create using DALL-E. So I'm going to skip ahead and come back after this is complete. All right, so here's what it came up with. It says the new image based on the bustling urban scene you have uploaded has been generated. So as you'll see, what this custom GPT is so critical or important versus just DALL-E is, as you'll see, I uploaded this image here, and this is what it used AI based on what I gave it. So this is kind of close. You can see some similarities here. It's not 100% close. It's AI, it's DALL-E 3. There's still a lot of limitations there. But this is really cool if you want to generate or upload a headshot and generate an AI headshot. I'm actually going to do that really quickly now that I just thought of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find my actual headshot here in my computer files somewhere, and then I'm going to click enter once it's done uploading. And then I'm going to come back after this is complete and see what this custom GPT does with my headshot. All right, so here's what the custom GPT called Super Describe came up with after I gave it my headshot. It says the image has been generated and is now available for you to view. So kind of close, not really in my opinion. As you'll see, it has some skyscrapers in the background, just like this image has here. And I also don't think that this guy looks like me at all. But again, that is showing the limitation of DALL-E 3 as of this video recording. So the next custom GPT I want to share with you is called Screenshot to Code GPT. Now, what exactly is this? So let's say you're on a website, and in this example, I'm just going to use Jasper AI. This is a popular AI writing tool. Let's click this. I accidentally clicked that. And if you click pricing or whatever you want to do, let's say there's a feature on a website that you really like and you would like to implement in your website, but you have no idea how to do it or what code they're using or how to get started. So let's say I want to copy the pricing mod or the pricing UI that Jasper is using here. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this, and then what I'm going to do is come back to the Screenshot to Code GPT, and I'm going to click upload, and I'm going to upload the image that I just took from Jasper. If I click here, go to my desktop. So here is the image about Jasper's pricing. Click cancel. I'm going to click enter. And then what I'm going to do is wait a little bit and then come back after this output is complete. So here is the output that the Screenshot to Code GPT came up with. And again, what's really crucial to understand here is that they do not know that I'm pulling this image from Jasper's website. They have no context of that. And so just based on this image, it came up with the code that you would then copy and paste on your website to produce something similar to what this pricing structure looks like. Now, I'm not going to do that in this video, but I hope you guys understand the point that all you would do is copy and paste this code, dump it into a custom HTML code block if you're using WordPress or whatever other CMS that you're using, and it should look something like this. So a very, very cool custom GPT that if your competitor is using something, if they're using a pricing structure that you want to use or some other widget on your website that you think looks cool, this is a great custom GPT that you can use to figure out what code that someone else is using to generate something like this. So guys, just some other cool custom GPTs I want to share with you. I'm not going to go through these in this video, but this is really cool. Coloring Book Hero, so you can turn images into coloring books. Another one quickly here is Wolfram. I'm sure some of you have heard of Wolfram Alpha. If you have complex math problems or equations, this can use AI or Wolfram Alpha's technology inside ChatGPT now to help you with all these types of math problems. So that's really cool. Cartoonize yourself. So if you want to upload a headshot or an image of yourself, it will generate a cartoon-like image using DALL-E. And then the final one here is called Grimoire. This is a coding wizard. I'm not a developer myself, guys. I don't know much about Python or back-end development, but I've heard good reviews about this custom GPT to assist you with all code issues, coding problems. As you'll see here, it just has some custom prompts to get going. So those are just some other options here. And if you want to explore GPTs, again, all you need to do is click Explore GPTs on the left-hand side. They have different categories here. So if there's certain categories that you want or you're looking at, like image generation, you would click DALL-E. And then it has it sorted here by, it looks like, the top 12 custom GPTs based on usage and rating. So you can just mix and match with these. And as you can see, that's where I found not only Logo Creator, but this is where I found the Photorealistic GPT, is by looking at the DALL-E category. The same with writing. That's how I found Write For Me. That's also how I found Humanizer Pro. So this is just a great way. And when you can look in here, I'd suggest maybe once every few weeks, once every month, just to see what custom GPTs are rising to the top and are being used by thousands, if not millions of users on ChatGPT. But that's it, guys. That was a pretty long video showing you some of my favorite custom GPTs. I know I definitely missed some, so if there are some custom GPTs that you guys use, please let me know in the comments below, and I will be sure to check them out. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel at AI Insider Tips, I would appreciate you doing that. Be sure to like this video if you found some value at all, or give me a dislike if you thought this video provided no value. But again, guys, this is Ryan. Really appreciate your time watching this video. I hope it helped, and I also hope you all have a great day.